YouTube, I'm back here some more Peglin action. It's a little bit of a sneaky episode as well, at least for Twitch it is. For YouTube, it's not that sneaky. In fact, it's probably going to come out in 2026. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. Didn't intend to, but I've got an hour to spare before Chris Kringle shows up, so I thought, you know what? Let's have a cheeky Peglin run. Okay, we're playing the roundel for our little Peglin roulette that we've been doing. Ambidextrous, Molten Gold, or is this your card? None of these are offensive, they're all defensive. Again, it's kind of a shame because ambidextrous, it's so useful in so many runs, but it's like, I hate taking it as the first relic. It's just not very good as the first relic, because it doesn't really offer you, I mean, it's a utility, right? It's not even defensive, it's just utility. And we just don't need to discard pebbles at the beginning, so it's literally like starting without a relic. By the way, why are you so allowed to push the skip relic button here? I don't get it. At least give me a reward for doing it. You did it with the bosses, you might as well do it with this one. Molten Gold, 10 gold is nice. Again, it's a bit of utility. What I'm actually going to take is this your card, because this actually provides me with some active benefit for the battles. Right, we're fighting Leshy. And you can tell it's a Christmas Eve episode because I started with Horrible Terrible. So we've been blessed on this day. A bit like, you know, the Christian faith with Jesus. That is my equivalent, the Horrible Terrible. That's my nativity scene. Okay, give me some gold, please. That battle is over. Okay. Oh no, it's not over. Perfect. I was going to say, it'd be a bit of a shame to not get the gold in this fight, because normally it's quite easy to get the gold in this one. Okay, not fuck's sake. Not terrible. Because of Is This Your Card, I think we're going to have the Delusion synergy at some point, so we're actually going to take Evasive Maneuver up, which I know it doesn't, like, it kind of is anti-synergistic because I'm never going to discard this, but it's going to give me more Delusion on top of the Delusion I'm getting. It's kind of the unfortunate thing about this relic as well. I really like this relic, but it's not very good in the early game again, because I'm probably not going to discard too many times. We've also been given the unfortunate situation right now where I've just got question mark tiles to deal with, which could be good. It could be bad. Do we want to do any gambling? You know what? I'm actually more inclined to get the best relic in the game, now that I know that Pumpkin Pie synergizes with it as well. It's not just Super Boots I need now, it's Pumpkin Pie could also do the business. Alright, triple treat fight is really difficult. Especially with no piercing. But I'll see what we can do. For now, we don't need to worry too much as well about the best relic in the game, although it is giving me the times 2 consistently right now. I just need the bombs. The bombs are by far and away the most damage. I also do need to wait to like sort out the fire now. So the next thing that comes up with healing on it, I basically have to take it. Which to be fair, this character is really awkward to get anyway, to solve the healing situation. But I'll try and find something to do. That's an insanely lucky Bramble. Because now the second guy's going to die to a tree. Sorry, to a bomb. And I won't get hit by him. Like, normally when I do this, you know, I get slogged by the last guy. But now, I don't. Might want to hit the refresh. Best relic in the game actually did some good work for me there. Do I need to take another Delusion thing? No. I think again we just take Evasive Maneuver up. The poison isn't decreasing. I keep forgetting to check these red slimes with... Oh, the tree stump. Yeah, okay. So I guess the tree stumps just don't lose their status anymore. Which if so, it's like, nice. Rainbow Slime. Normally I would go for you, but right now I need to make sure I kill the artillery plant, and I've got it targeted up. Please hit the crit. Thank you. 5. Acceptable beginning. I think it's a bug. It possibly is. It wouldn't shock me. Although I say that, it would somewhat shock me they haven't fixed it yet, because they did there's been a patch actually since the last patch, but it was only bug fixes. That hasn't been changed, so who knows? Alright, Rainbow Slime, you're probably escaping my clutches. I should definitely have done that as well before. I'm not taking 3 more damage. Alright, bye-bye, Rainbow Slime. And... perfect, we're out. We're fighting Leshy, so I should really consider taking Ball Lightning. It's not my favorite take in the world. But my hand has been somewhat forced. Okay. I'd like this crit, but I think I'm going to jump over it. Yeah, I knew I was going to do it. At least I got the ×2, which is like... it's not worth more than the crit, to be fair, but it's close to being like an equivalent exchange of resources. That ×1 fiery pit is beckoning me right now, but there's not what I can do about it. It might go into ×2 if I get lucky. I think that's an okay roll. Right, that's the perfect position for the fiery pits. Never mind, it's not. I've found it. I was going to say this is the most avoidable position. That being said, I can dodge it, I believe. So I think we dodged it. Need to dig out the refresh now. We are taking an astonishingly large amount of time to kill these guys. Okay, we're in trouble. It's really bad. I've not done anywhere near enough damage. Finally got the refresh point to the ×half well. Not ×half, ×2 me, please. Yes! Okay, that's pretty big. Honestly, I'd like the bombs more than anything right now. Yeah, it's just hard to get them, though. ×2 me. I know we got hit there, but honestly, all in all, this was not a bad battle. This could have been so much worse. Unironically, the best relic in the game kind of saved me there. It was kind of clutch. We definitely take Poltergeist here. I'm going to instantly upgrade it as well. And then instantly get punished by getting Primordial Frost. I'll still take Primordial Frost, but it makes the Poltergeist less good. Well, sorry, it doesn't make it less good, it just makes it less relevant. Okay, hang on a second. That's safer. You, I'm not humoring. This Christmas, I'm praying to a different god. Right, this targets all. We just want to avoid the fiery pits of hell if we can. Because again, my health, a little bit questionable right now. Nice ×2. We try and clear out the bomb. This has piercing, if it matters, which it might do. Fiery pit, stop, please. Poltergeist, you soon? You're not that soon. Let me try and clear a path towards the bombs again. come on. Dodge and attack challenge, difficulty impossible. Game, what are you doing to me? At least we dodged. Okay, we had a bit of a lucky ending, but I think it was due a bit of good fortune considering some of the bounces we had. Right, I need one of these chests to be healing of some variety. Or pumpkin pie. It's healing of some variety, but not like long-term healing. Okay, I just need then the elite to give me what I need. Times 2 me. Not bad. I wish I got the kills, but it's... In fact, it was good enough, because I killed the one guy that was not attacking... Sorry, who was going to attack me this turn. Doesn't matter where I'm going, right? Oh, it does. I need to go left. That's fine. I've been clearing past to the left. We really desperately need the money as well, so let me try and grab a bit of money before I leave. Alright, good job. I need this to get leveled as well now, because if it's not level 3 by the Leshy fight, it's basically worthless. That was nearly an incredible situation where I took damage, but fortunately I didn't. Okay. I'm going to pray for a better crit on the next shot, but I'm not thrilled by this fight. It's better, but, like, I can't use it still is the problem. Alright, the game said I'm going to use it. Oh, that's an insane bounce! Don't go into times... Okay, times 1's fine. If I'd gone into times 1/2, I would have mauled it a bit, but... We're just doing this for the refresh anyway. It's nice that I double the damage, but not essential. Best relic in the game? It's trying to get its moniker back. I mean, I guess it didn't ever lose its moniker, but, you know. I think it lost a bit of its, like, luster. And, dude, it's getting it back. It even got to 50 gold, which is the point I needed it to get to. I would consider Rhubarb. Oh, pumpkin pie, never mind. I would have considered Rhubarb if I hadn't got, like, you know, a grudge against it right now, because if I have any piercing relic, I think Rhubarb becomes actually really good. But I have something against it right now. This is an interesting choice. I think Round Guard's the best bet. It's kind of awkward because I think left and right are the best two options. Okay, where are we in the Leshy fight? 48 health is not a lot of health for this battle, so I'm a bit perturbed. I have a bit of protection now from bad shots. Admitted the fiery pit still exists. And it's of course the one I'm going to snipe on turn 1. However, if we go into the times half well, then the ball comes back round again. And also, Pumpkin Pie is interesting on this fight, particularly because the brambled balls can drop to the bottom. And I think they can trigger Pumpkin Pie. Alright, Ball Lightning has done the minimum amount required of it. Actually, you need to be a little bit careful with the best relic in the game here. Just because they can also go to the fiery pits of hell now that I think about the logical chain. Let me get Ball Lightning to deal with the brambles, hopefully. That's okay. We didn't get quite all of them, but it was still a pretty good job. The bramble hit here would be insane. That's huge. I dodged 2 fire hits as well, which would have been really not huge. I thought it was going to go into the ×2 well, to be honest with you, when I said it's huge. And we've got to the point now where we've blinded this guy so much that he's barely hitting me. I am close to dying though, which feels less good. Come on, how did you not break that bramble? I just need to dodge every single attack now. It's just that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, as long as you're going to the fiery pits of hell here, I've got him. Just casually do 9,000 damage. It's the best relic in the game. What can I say? It's a Christmas miracle. That's actually one of my favorite shots of all time, I think. Just doing 9,000 damage on that shot. To be fair, if you went into the fiery pits of hell, we would have just instantly exploded, but it was a pretty good, like an unusual East Asian tech, but didn't involve an egg. If you had an egg allergy, it was perfect. Okay, we're not a status symbol build because I don't have crits yet. Electro Peglin is just the go-to good option. We could try Heavy Hand, which is kind of interesting with Strange Brew. There's a bit of a synergy. I think I might actually try that. We very rarely get Strange Brew and the Heavy Hand. Now, it is awkward if I get to the 3rd floor, which is a very, you know, very ambitious ask. But if we get to the 3rd floor, Handsy McGee will cause me some issues. How do I want to start this? I guess I just want to hit you, I think. Let me wait for the crit to come back. I doubt this will do 250, but I should be able to set up the poltergeist to pick up a kill, hopefully. And I think I'm still in the market right now to protect my health at all costs, because I can't really control the fire right now. Okay, it turns out I killed him. It's still good. It's still good. Let me refresh the board. And now it's time for a poltergeist. So who do you think I am? Go get him. Oh, beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. Right, I would like to avoid the fiery pits of hell here, but it's actually quite hard when it's directly below me. Yeah, it does seem like the times half well is not counting towards pumpkin pie, which actually isn't how I thought that worked. I thought it did halve it every single cycle, but I guess if it does it say it has to leave the board? No, it just says bottom slots. Okay, fair enough. Come on. A little bit faster. Really? How did that happen? I turned into a shield tile. Okay, we'll just get some bombs then to end it. I'm gonna be a bit annoyed here if I take some damage. Okay, we're good. Ether wheel? I'm not... maybe I'm a bit more desperate. I don't really have any refresh deck. Okay, I'll take an ether wheel. You've twisted my arm. We will go to a shop at the end of the floor. Go right. Now, we can't stand on our laurels right now. We actually have to keep improving. I think that was kind of some of the issues I had on some of the previous runs, where I kind of got really strong on the second floor, but just didn't scale after that. I need to always be respecting scaling. Interesting as well, the ether wheel doesn't count with pumpkin pie either. Ow. Alright, it's a Prime Rod of Frost turn. Hopefully roll the ×2 well here. Still good damage. And it put transferity on virtually everyone, which is pretty okay if you ask me. Alright, I'll just keep fighting the fiery pits of hell if you don't mind. I've heard it's lovely this time of year. Thank you, round guard. We're probably gonna get hit here. Odds. Yeah, odds we're gonna get hit. Use Death Wheel for a refresh. Hopefully it picks up the kill. Hopefully it's going to the fire pits of hell. I'll discard you and try and get the kill here. Bit of a messy fight, but it kind of often is on this battle. Ah! Okay, we dodged. Do I want to jack up land to my pumpkin pie? Probably not. I think we have to heal at this point. Let me take Ether Wheel to level 3 so it works on a discard as well. And we'll just go straight down. So a lot of guys, we're probably going to get hit by a Reflect here. Okay, never mind. Bombs, please. Alright, Poltergeist, do your thing. Please do enough damage. Please go into the ×2 well, if you would be so kind. Or at least get to 400 if you're going to the Fire Pits of Hell. That's fine, I'll risk this. Excellent. It's actually a pretty clean fight. I do really want to heal again. I actually think I do heal again. I think it's the right choice. If there's nothing I need orb-wise, just take a heal. Fuck's sake, this fight is hard enough as it is without putting 2 more enemies on it. I'm gonna need an insane shot at some point, probably with the Poltergeist to win this. Oh, we do have Prime Rod of Frost as well. So my next turn could be pretty good as well. Pumpkin Pie, thank you very much. ×2 me? Oh, so good! Okay, that's a double kill. I'll take the Chandelier hitting me. I'm gonna just ignore the Chandelier, I think. Well, until I have to kill him. Crit. Insane crit. Please don't go into the ×half 3 times now. I'll take that. That's okay. I'd rather not, but... Poltergeist, please be a good shot. The pie. That's okay. It's not the dream, obviously, but... It's one of those fine margin shots where I've taken 6 damage where hopefully I could have avoided it otherwise. And in fact, it might lead to me now taking another 6 here. We'll see. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's okay right now. If I kill this turn, I took 6 more damage. Well, 12 actually in total. But that's a hard fight. I didn't realize they couldn't afford the Elite Circle anymore. That's kind of my bad. I should probably have considered it a bit more, because I think the Elite Circle could go into this deck. That being said, it's not what I'm after. It really isn't what I'm after. I need something that gives me some sort of scale. Whether it be a relic or an orb. And actually, I turned Critzabalos down before. Critzabalos low-key might have been the option for me. This could be really bad. That's fairly awful. Prime Runner Frosto is going to trigger this turn. Is it going to the shield then? No, it went through the shield. Okay, that's fine. I need to deal with the white mages now. I'll just make sure I kill the one with 61 health. Goodbye, slime. We are not on a prime turn. So close to the refresh. Round guard is coming up. Honestly, I'll take that. I needed the refresh more than anything else. Are we on a prime turn? No. But I would be dead without the round guard, so I guess I'm happy. I've had a couple of awkward turns where I targeted overs come up on the turn Prime Runner Frost is meant to trigger. There's not all I can do about it, it's just like, smile, I guess. Okay, we're out. I'll take a heal. I mean, strictly speaking, it is scaling, but it's not the scaling I was after. I think if we get the Slappy Wall, we're going to lose. It's not guaranteed, but it'd be pretty bad. I think this actually is my best chance, but it's still not good. It's just the one fight where Poltergeist can actually hard carry for me if I get lucky. Right, this is the prime turn. Go get him. Nice. Keep pushing those numbers. Okay, I only killed one. Help. I'm in chaos mode. If I don't do 157 damage, I'm dead this turn. And also, if you go into the fiery pits of hell, I'm dead. Times 2 me? Alright, you've chosen death. No, yeah, bomb! Wait, hang on a minute. I'm dead. Dodge? I'm dead. I needed slightly more, I forgot. I had to kill the guy at the back as well. Honestly, again, I think I played that fine. It was a decent run, I don't know. I needed something to, like, stabilize me. And the Blusion wasn't cutting it. I guess to be more specific, it just wasn't very consistent. Like, I did 9,000 damage. If I could have done 9,000 damage every single time, obviously they would have just won the run with it, but I couldn't get any consistency. Cookie, you would have been pretty good at the last run. Again, it's a really passive opening. They're all defensive items. Well, actually, that's not even true. 2 of you are defensive items, 1 of you is an economy item. You know what? It's Christmas Eve. I'll take a cookie. I haven't really got any strong feelings about most of these things. Probably the bomb was the best. Reduce, refuse, recycle, and just try and get some economy from it to buy more things. Well, I think it's like... I don't know. Honestly, the cookie might have been the worst option. It really depends. It might be better to get the front-loaded health. Right, like always with this fight, I'm not going to be able to get my money, am I? Okay, I think also potentially planning for the new year. Assemble is actually not takeable still. Green slime, you are way too close to my face right now. How? Riddle me that. I really can't afford to miss all this gold. I actually took quite a risky shot there. I just want to set off all the bombs and end the fight. I will do it in a second if I have to, but... I want to get close to 50 gold. Yeah, I knew it. I got 2 bombs. Alright, we're still chasing the 50 gold dream. We're fighting Leshy, so we can actually take an Inferno. I think I will take an Inferno. Okay, we're back on pace gold-wise now. With a little bit of a greedy shot. This green slime, basically irrelevant. Perfect, we got the 1 bomb that I needed from the first shot. We have a guaranteed set shot for a second bomb. I don't take 6. And the green slime is dead, which is why I say it's completely irrelevant. At this point, we might as well just clear past the bombs and get gold. Nothing else to be done with this shot. I'll risk the damage here. Please don't let him hit me. Thank you. I'll do it. It's kind of like a bit of a risk right now, but the Echo is the Spin Venter anyway is better because you get more stats on your Echo. And I had some money in the bank, effectively. And piercing is so good. Actually, this character doesn't get access... Fuck's sake. This character only gets access to the... like, the book globe and the sphere, right? So they're a bit lacking on piercing. The Minotaur, I guess, wasn't the... I was going to say he wasn't the worst role, but maybe he is the worst role. It is now. If you'd hit the refresh, I would have forgiven you, game. I mean, we're gonna get hit. It's actually crazy. I get an Echo level 2. What is my order? I get Horrible, Terrible, Echo. Please, Inferno, end the battle. Alright, we're basically dead. Alright, we are fully dead. I had to take a risk there, I felt. Alright, that's your turn. I had to take a risk just to make sure I got the kill. I tried to bounce it onto the refresh, but... Alright, we're back to Peglin. Finally, someone with a good sense of taste. Never mind. This floor layout is the stinkiest I think I've seen for quite a long time. And then triple tree fight, where the additional tree is spawned closer to me. It's fine, I have 3 bomb buttons to combat this. Disgust me. C19, you disgust me. Fight's over. I got enough money. It was kind of an awkward ending. I didn't want to take too many hits. I think we don't take Book Club. My theory on Book Club now is, in a vacuum, Book Club is worse than it used to be. This bigger, piercing version with less stats is actually worse than the old version. Because there are better piercing options. And I think that the orb now is just harder to get more shielding off and more damage off, which is actually a downside. A pretty big downside, I think. If there were no other good piercing options, it probably would have been a buff, but because of, like, again, we're not just treating this as a vacuum, it's kind of worse. Now, this being said, if you can get onto the Must Circle build, though, which is like more of a Paladin exclusive thing, I think then it's better. So it's like the Book Club is better for the Paladin, but not for the base Peglin character, which is a really shitty way of doing it because the base Peglin character is worse than the Paladin. But hey ho. I think we take an Ether Wheel. It's decent single target damage and has refresh in it. I was just explaining why I wasn't taking something with piercing on it. The amount of times where the Book Club just gets stuck on shots as well. A lot of helps orb stuck moments with the Book Club, I feel. Right, we probably want to go left after this, so let me try and start clearing the path to the left. Even if I take some damage here, I'd probably be okay with it. Alright, we're taking no damage. And I get to 25 gold, which is sickening. Oh my god, it's so sickening! I just want to vomit. It's fine, we have Bombatter, it's the best relic. So what if I missed some of the better orbs in the game? And then got the event which just causes you to lose 9 health. With virtually no counterplay. Alright, well, this is a good event. Again, wait, no, we're playing base Peglin now. I was going to say the Terror removal for the Spin Venter is debatable, but I'm not playing them, so it's not debatable. It's the right choice. Oh, come on. It's just so garbage. Fuck you, Gabe. I get rid of the Terror, you put another Horrible in my stack, so we're going to get Horrible now. This event shouldn't appear in the forest. I'm sorry. They need to change it. Like, hard code it to never appear in the forest. Alright, I'll do Big Fish build. It's early enough. Book Club, come back, baby. I've changed. I still think right now we don't fight the Horrible. Alright, I was going to say, I've somehow contrived to get all my bombs in the worst spots imaginable. Then hit one on turn 1. Right, let me go for the last bob now. By last, I mean the last of the Bombaton bombs. I might still take damage here. Yeah. Fuck it, I refreshed the board. The worst possible time to refresh the board. Alright, well, horrible. Oh, wait, I've got horrible. Wait, I didn't see the big picture. I've got 2 horribles. Big Fish likes that. I just need to put only big things in the sack and never fight Handsy McGee. That's the win condition. Oh, look, I've got horrible. It's the prophecies come true. My bomb, please, sir. Red Nexus, get me in the game. I'll fix this fight. There's something very ill with it. I'm willing to take concentration. I know big things, but refresh tech is still quite nice. And I can probably cool on it now. Oh, don't make me decide. I think there's no doubt that the Round Guard is better than the Haglin's Hat, but the Haglin's Hat does something which is kind of awkward. I mean, to be fair, they're both kind of hard to do. It's Round Guard. It would just be nice to get some healing on my run. Fuck's sake, can you stop spawning a 220 health enemy like 2 tiles away from me? Merry Christmas, Keeper. Hope you've been having a nice Christmas Eve. Okay, 3 enemy down. I think actually every enemy back down. No, Red Slime lived. Heal me. And by heal me, I mean give me gold. I think the right play might be to upgrade concentration. Is that or Arthur Wheel?
Old and wise. It is true I am old.
Keeper, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas to you as well, Keeper. Are you... I can't remember, Keeper. Are you in one of the countries that celebrates Christmas Eve more than Christmas Day? You do plenty of both. That's even better. You know, now you put it that way, it's perfect. How's the crit? The only spot I can't hit the crit with concentration. I want to cry. It's just fully shielded by bombs. All right, bounce all the way across the map then, I guess. There you go. Big damage. Oh, you're also Jewish, so it's not particularly religious. I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly religious. I do still somewhat celebrate Christmas. I guess it's, you know, the country you're in, right? Come on. Okay, let me start digging out the refresh now. Round Guard is gonna protect, so don't worry about it. Yeah, as I said, the presents, fantastic. I can get very much on board with presents. Booze, I can get very much on board with the booze as well. A Christmas dinner, need I say more? I actually should have fired Horrible there. I've misplayed. I think my out now is to get some bombs. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take 14 damage for a misplay, and actually it's not the end of it yet. I was going to say I might not do 89 now. Okay, we took many damages. My fault. Heal, Mental Mantle, Choke Mod, Inconspicuous Ring. We have bomb-related paraphernalia, so I might actually go for it. We're also fighting the Slime Lord. To be fair, Mental Mantle's also pretty good for that. It's really hand-wavy. I think actually the Mantle might be better for me, just even on the Slime fight. I know the Poison's nice, but it's also quite a dense board. The priority is bombs. Don't worry about anything else. Do not hit the refresh as well. Fantastic. Red slime in front of me doesn't hit me. Gold, please. Yeah, I do like the choke mod. It's technically the only uncapped source of spinfection. I suppose if you hit, like, 100 bombs. Right, make sure I hit the bomb. No, we should be fine still. We have thingy. Concentration coming up. Okay, we got a lot of money. We got to 50 gold, which is actually kind of what I needed. We're going to take a heal. I'm not going to get a big up, but yeah. I shit-talked the book club, and I've not seen another big up since. I think we take concentration to level 3. I need a miracle, honestly, the question mark tile. Oh, this could be a miracle. Ah, I wanted the battle. Okay. It's not bad, though. 15 health is still 15 health. But yeah, the mantle damage on this fight's not insignificant. Please give me a good crit. It's just the worst. I'm not sure concentration can hit that. I think we take the bombs. This starting relic for Peglin has to include 2 crits, I think. They need to change it. And it's on C20. I know in C0 you start with 2 crits naturally. But I think they need a little tiny pick-me-up. Alright, he is halfway dead, to be fair. And we have Round Guard coming up to protect me. I know this is 2 damage, but I want the Round Guard. Also, there's a crit in my face. Nice. Good work, concentration. I'm glad I'm glad I invested in you. Replace Dagger with Rub-Up. I think it'd be a good... Well, I was going to say it'd be a good change. The problem with the basic Peglin character is it's meant to show you, like, this is why crits are good. So it tries to use the perfect example, something that does very little non-crit damage. But the problem with that is, there's so much of a dilution of, like, the crit-related paraphernalia. It's so hard to make the crit build work as this character. Let me take that up a level. I really do need to get piercing at some point as well. I mean, I need everything. It's on peg hit, not an activation. Might still be the right play, to be fair, because you're on activation. Okay, it's heavy hand. I didn't even look at the other ones. Why is my Terror Ball so big? It's a new model. Oh look, I've got Terrible Horrible again, or Horrible Horribles is now called. But no, if you want to know the real reason, I got the duplicate orb event, and I got... You know what? Alright, that was poo. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, just hit the bombs. Try and not get the refresh and just get bombs. That's my way out of this fight. Because I say I don't... Oh my god, I can't get to the bombs. I say I don't have piercing, but I guess I've got 3 more bombs on my board, and the bombs are the piercers. Low-key, I think this is the right play. The mantle and the fish together, working in somewhat harmony. Okay, we're gonna get... No, we're not even gonna get beat up. Route Guard's gonna protect me. I think this is the right play again, because it goes through shields. No, it might not be. Let's break through shield. Oh my god, it's just pain. Immense pain. It's been the end of this fight. Okay, we have to take a book orb. It's not negotiable. I'm not taking an Eck Orb. I know the Keeper said he loves the Eck Orb, but I can't. I don't have the damage to just fight. Who am I fighting? Alright. 2 birds and 1 stone then. The book orb is going to give me armor, so I survive through the battle. I have... Well, I don't have to, but I think we should go left. Today's the mother of the Keeper's birthday. Bit of a tongue twister. Actually, sounds like one of those rhymes, you know. My wife went to the market and she met, you know, this bloke who had 7 wives, and 7 wives had 7 children, and they had 7 budgerigars, and each of the budgerigars had, like, a pet caterpie. How many coffins are there in the swamp? You know, the one of those riddles. Anyway, hope your mother of the keeper is also... mother of the keeper's keep is having a happy day and a good happy birthday to them. Anyway, see you later, keeper. Okay, so this is now 3 damage per pop. I mean, that was effective, is what I'm gonna say. I guess it did hit 2 bombs in the process. Oh my god, I nearly threw it, but I can hit a crit with the Dag Orb. What is this foul tech that I'm trying to do? Now, we've learned the problem with the big build. If we get Handsy McGee, we're going to have a problem. But on this floor, I can't get Handsy McGee. Yeah, Infernal Ingot would actually be a fairly good shout. It would just be the ping build. Alright, let's get some armor. Get round guarded, dudes. Alright, then ping him again. And again. Okay, I might take a hit here. Ethical will refresh me at the very least. I take 1. Wait for the crit and the Dag Orb can pick up a kill. Okay, that's not a bad fight. What's really funny now is, you know, I've had the duplication event already. Now would be fantastic. I would take it quite happily and duplicate everything. This is why I want it on the second floor, because at this point I've kind of built my build, right? I know if I want a single thing or I want everything again. And I want everything again, but I can't take that anymore. It's literally not an option. I should heal. Honestly, it's this. If we get to big builds, we want to just fire big orbs, so I need to discard through to my big orbs. It also allows me to hold tech. I feel quite happy about that, because I can just always discard it. I'll try and get the chandelier. Okay, didn't even get close. I don't really need the refresh for now. I think I'll take the bomb and try and bomb into some gold. May not have been my smartest plan in the end. Okay, let's do a double discard. Get the ether wheel going. Are you proud of me? I use ambidextrary. I just instantly forget I had it. Oh my god, I didn't get enough gold. It didn't matter, there was nothing that I wanted, but I didn't get enough gold. Okay, that's stupid. Don't take damage. It's not worth it. Oh god. This fight is real hard. This could be where our story ends. I need the bombs, I think. That's actually a pretty good opening. All things being considered. But yeah, I don't have really good piercing damage. Fuck, I didn't want the refresh. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Low-key, this is actually going quite well. I wish I'd killed the plant pot at the back there, but... I thought this could have been where our story ended, but actually we're going to survive relatively comfortably. I need to heal. I need things that keep me alive. I also should upgrade this now because it's very good with ambidextrary. I think we want the sloppy wall. This is the worst fight we could have asked for. I don't have good piercing, so we're going to struggle. I probably actually should have targeted the white mage there. But to be fair, the shield bloke is going to cause me some grief anyway. So there was, like, no great result. Now I'll go for the shield bloke, though. Sorry, the white mage. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. With the bomb as well. Just don't miss the refresh, please. I nearly missed the refresh, but we didn't quite miss it, so that's good enough for me. Actually, I think I want to fire you. Nice, got the two bombs, which is what I wanted to make this play work. The white mage might shoot me this turn. He does. I am a touch concerned because I've not really touched the guy yet. The boss, this is. And I said, my damage isn't that good. Okay. I think the horror ball is better than the pebbles right now, so we take the horror ball shot. Honestly, it was a great shot. I can't be upset with it. I wish it killed you on that turn, but... We sneak out. We heal. Yeah, if I can get Infernal Ingot, it would actually be so dramatically different this run. I'm toying now with Accentuate, but it's really not the issue. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooked. I think I need to pray for the crit here. Oh my god, my sack is so ugly right now. I'm like just looking ahead and there's like no hope. The crit, please. No, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, it was just torched. Where are we time-wise? Okay, I've got enough time for one more. I think other life lessons is try to not make the big fish work. Just don't worry about it. If you get it, fine, then ignore it. Oh, that being said, I was like doomed to fail anyway, because I would have died to the boss. Wow, it's the order where the green slime actually does do something. Never mind, he does nothing. He's dead. He could have done something, though. Alright, the trusty Paladin as well. Surely they can give me a victory. I'm not even looking for spreadsheet stuff even. I was just looking for a win. Wow, okay, we're out. Didn't take any damage. Do I want another sphere? No, I don't. We should actually consider taking Protect Orb at some point, because it did get buffed on the patch, and I've basically never taken it since. The problem with this is I feel like you have to get the thing that is when you get Buckle Up, you get Bus Circle with it to like make it actually work. Anyway, I'm going to build with the boss in mind. It's Leshy. Let's get Leshy Tech. It's worth trying to... Well, it's worth risking the misnavigation, because I have 7 armor. Alright, you know what? I'm a new man. We respect the horrible in this household again. And now I respect getting money. Actually, perfect. Even more perfect. Okay, no, we should still risk it. I've got 8 armor. We're gonna reload anyway. Alright, we're out. Okay, we will be taking Balestra. Because Balestra is really good. I do need to upgrade it though. Lickety split. Maybe we have to start doing what the Slay the Spire trend in Peglin, where the pros do rotating win streaks. What's a win streak? Actually, what's a win? Before we get to the streak part. The streak part I'm very familiar with. We have to make sure we get 25 gold here. Because I can't leave this not upgraded. I also risk getting a little bit here to give me a bit of scaling. I hate where the refresh has gone. Can you snipe this? Okay, rare W for the Terror Ball. I couldn't have hit that with anything else. I'm more of a streaker than a winner. You could put it that way, yeah. We're trending in the streaker direction of the police are going to show up at my door, which is not where I was going when I said it, but... Based on video evidence, you can't say about a real winner right now. Thank you, Sphere, for showing up at the most appropriate moment. You tried your hardest. Another 34. Okay, we got the 34. Bit of a weird fight, to be honest with you. Right, this has to get the level. Because it's actually almost unplayable at level 1. And it's not much better till level 2. Alright, we have a choice to make in a second. Good evening, Vang. Hope you're having a nice Christmas Eve. How did that not hit the refresh? Riddle me this. Someone slow-mo that and tell me how that didn't hit. I have to do this. I know I'm scaling them, but it's my other piercing orb, and I need the stats. Alright, back to digging out this refresh, which I could have swore I was going to get on the previous turn. Okay, we're getting slapped around a bit. I was about to say we don't want to hit the bob here, but it doesn't really matter. You know, this was close to being, like, actually perfection, but I think we're going to come up a little bit short. Yeah, I tried to bounce into the crit there. I think it was my only out. Oh, wait a minute, not bad. Actually, I killed them. You're doing the family stuff and you're overly full and drunk. Sounds perfect. That is the perfect state of being. No. Yes. Right. Retrospectively, I should have gone to the elite on the right because I can't actually get to him. I thought I could, but nope, you can't. So we're only getting 2 elites this floor. And I guess, strictly speaking, I should go this way, get some healing, get some money. Norwegian Christmas is great. I assume, like, every Christmas is a white Christmas, right? Yeah, do you have, like, the Norwegian bookies betting on whether or not it's going to be not a white Christmas rather than betting if it's going to be a white Christmas? Because in this country, they always offer the odds of, you know, whether or not it's going to be a white Christmas or not. And virtually, it never is. But imagine in Norway, it's more likely to be, you know, the opposite. It's like, oh my god, it's the first time in Norwegian history where it's actually a scorching day in Norway. It's 3 degrees. You don't have winters anymore? What do you mean Norway doesn't have winters anymore? Santa's from Norway. What else is he gonna, like, slave through? Is this where global warming's taking us to? Is that what we're saying here? Alright, I actually need to upgrade you now. You know, I'll double upgrade you. I'll splash the cash. I'll try not risk this, because I just want to go right. Thank you. No snow to be seen. Winter has got like 30 days shorter in the last 30 years. That sounds so bleak. I mean, I guess to be fair, when sometimes when I imagine Norway, I'm like, oh, it's, you know, it's Lapland, Norway. It's like the very northern bits where it's snow everywhere. But actually, most of the city parts are not where all the snow is. And in fact, when you do like the you know, the latitude, longitude stuff, it's probably like on par with like Scotland. And even Scotland's not even like white Christmases. Well, this isn't going well. Exactly. All right. I'm following. By the way, the spider addition to this fight is not welcome. Speaking of not welcome. Okay, we got the bomb at the very least to kill the artillery plants. Risk it for a biscuit, sure. Okay, the biscuit was not worth having. I thought I could kill the spider in that shot. Okay, all things being said and done, it's not bad. Could have been better. Alright, we're going to take ore burst as well. I'm ready for more scaling. I think, honestly, one of the things I've like realized over the last, you know, 30 or 40 runs that I've not won, I think scaling is, like, just the way to go. None of these meme builds. Either get an infinite amount of bombs or just get infinite amount of more circle. That's, like, the two options. And then the third is the slime build. Could be fun hitting that refresh in a second. I'm actually not going to try and get it just yet. I want to make sure the plant in front of me dies. Okay, just got him. Fuck it, I'll do it. If we do 220, it's fantastic, obviously. But irrespective of what we were going to do, I think the scaling's worth it. If I kill this guy, for example, the one in front of me now, why did I hit the crit? If I killed that guy then, it would have been well worth it. Now it's not well worth it. Oh my god, I'm going to hit the crit again, but it's the best shot still. It's okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I think I'll take wall chicken over puppet. I respect getting a bit of max health. And we'll take some question mark tiles now. They can't really hurt me too much. And in fact, for the most part, they can only help me. Alright, Horrible, go get him. You've activated 2 bombs at the very least, so I'll give you that. Alright, Rainbow Slime's gone. Please, just let me out. What a mess. We have super boots at the worst. Actually, this could be interesting. Sure, I'll take it. It's refresh tech. It's a lot of damage as well tied up into it. And I've got so much max health right now. The map's weird. Yeah, I kind of don't like it, but I think it's just because I've not got a good set shot at it. I just need to sit down and like grind out the best opening shot. Rather than what I always do, which is just free up all the bombs and hope for the best. Funnily enough, if I knew I had this or was going to get this, I might have taken the puppet instead. Because the puppet's quite good with this. Okay, I'm going to intentionally sandbag this fight a little bit. All right, now I'm ready to leave. It has to be this. As soon as I take that, I have to instantly upgrade it. There's like there's no choice in the matter. I take too much damage from it. And also, it gets more and more stats, which means I get more and more armor to start with, which offsets the damage I'm going to take from it. It isn't level 3 going into the Leshy fight, which is actually pretty scary. It might kill me, but... I'll do it. I'll buff Leshy. He only attacks me every other turn anyway, and I attack him every single turn. And again, it's a 3-to-1 ratio. More circles. Ow. My face. That hurt. We do have some Leshy Tech as well. We have Inferno in the sack somewhere. That being said, I should try and do a bit of, you know, prudent gardening. Oh my god, I keep sniping the crits. Okay, got rid of all the brambles. Surely he doesn't troll me again by going to the bottom of the sack. The Inferno this is. Ow. You could do 350 damage. Oh, you can do 350 damage, okay. Perfect. All or nothing is kind of interesting, honestly. I think I have to take the same stance I always take. I think unless I've got Betsy's Hedge, which by the way I've not seen for about 30 runs as well, coincidentally. When we have Betsy's Hedge and all or nothing becomes way better. But I just don't want to be a crit builder. There's no point in building towards this when half my sack doesn't want it. I think I just take you up a level. Matryoshka, squirrels, or pegulations. Betsy's Hedge is removed from the game. Is that true? Are you joshing me? I actually don't need piercing right now. I've got piercing here, somewhat here, and also here. I think it's squirrels. It's a good old joke. I'd have believed you, honestly. Oh, fuck. I need armor. Alright. Bomb, please. Nope. No bombs. Sure. How do you feel about a bomb now, this turn? Alright, we're still not feeling it. Trying to put 7 more armor up again. How about now? Do we feel the bomb this turn? Okay, good enough. Right, where am I going? I'm gonna go right. I think actually left would have been a better play, but I just spent my money. Had I noticed the shop was so close, I wouldn't have spent 25 on that upgrade. I don't think it was worth. Not bad, but it wasn't worth. Alright, glad that you're directly in my face on turn 1. Very fun. You are dead, though. Nice try, buddy. Let me clear past this refresh, although the board's going to change between now and the next turn. I will try and get a somewhat free double-edged warp here. Yeah, okay, I didn't take any damage. Double-edged warp, honestly, is one of my favorite orbs, I think. It's so good. Now, you're interesting, Booklore, because you are what I wanted, but at the same time, I'm not sure you actually were what I wanted. I think I actually wanted Protect Orb instead, just to see how it would, like, fare. You're not bad, though, with the Must Circle build, so I guess I'll take you, but... You certainly weren't exactly what I was thinking. And again, I need to save some money. Good start. I know it's scary, but this is the right play. This fight is countered by piercing. I know if I don't kill them, I'm going to take 2 more damage. But what if I just kill them all? Okay, I know Protect Orb's now showing up, and I said I wanted Protect Orb. I actually can't afford it anymore. I need to save up 50 gold. Especially when I'm going to miss another tile. Alright, well, we could get Giga punished for this. Every time, man. Every time. Okay, we can remove an orb. Low-key, Bastion reaction would have been so good. It's so painful. I don't think anything on the top is worth skipping this. We'll get rid of a Terror Ball. Also, Suffer the Sling, I think, was in the shop, so we're not going to get Pebbles upgraded. Oh no, about as bad as you could get. I need a bomb. Please, one bomb. A singular bomb. Cool. Yeah. Oh my god. What am I doing? I just can't hit the bomb right now. Also, ambidextrity would have been quite nice just to basically avoid situations like that where I get a pebble, put in my sack, and just ignore it, effectively by discarding twice. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. I think the scaling isn't worth it. I think that was justified. Right, what am I doing with money now? There's no more shop I'm going to. Okay. It's time to get levels. Buckle up. Perfect. It's like I did miss the elite. Now, all my piercing orbs are at the bottom. I mean, I guess I just fired one of them, but my other piercing orbs are all at the bottom of the stack, which is not very bueno. I will just scale before then, hopefully. And now just mass discard. And hit all the bombs. Doesn't matter, it's a 3-3. The refresh kind of matters a little bit, but at least we're going to pick up another kill. I know it looks bad, but I have to fire this. Ideally, I kill everyone on board. That might be really bad news for bears. It's pretty bad news, bears. Ideally, would like to get the refresh, but it's in Narnia. I was so close to hitting it. Okay, we're gonna lose. I think. I need like the squirrel to hit the refresh. I might as well scale you. So, hang on a minute. I need to get... If this was to work, 3 triggers, I think, to live this turn. Okay, I'll try it. I think I'm dead, right? Yeah, it's exactly lethal. If we'd lived through that shot, I think I would have killed with the sphere afterwards. So it's kind of a shame. To be fair, again, it's one of those runs where I'm not like that upset by it because we were going to die to the boss. I had no way to survive. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we missed an elite, I guess, which caused me some pain. But if I'd got that elite early, would I have just died to it earlier? I don't know. Again, I feel like I didn't make any necessarily poor decisions there. We just didn't get there. It feels like there's a very specific relic, so you have to get it C20 now to have a chance of winning. And I think on the Paladin training tab out, it's almost that now. Like, you need something that just scales you out of control to win. And it's similar like on the slime build, you need like the flipping thing almost to win. It's not quite true, but like green slime in particular to win. There's very finite builds, I think, now that can win the game. Anyway, that'll do it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, YouTube. If you did, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone helps me out. See you again next time. Bye.